Alright everyone, hello, I'm siberianbull9. This is the Mega Man 2 Randomizer. What's randomized, you may ask, right from the get-go? Pretty much anything and everything that you can see. So color palettes, sound, music, character sprites. We're not going to waste too much time here, we're going to jump right into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so like I said, so we decided to hide our stage names to begin this run, as well as changing our character sprites, and we got Woodman to start with. So Woodman's an okay stage to start with. It's not one of our whammies. Fortunately, it's not Crash or Heat, because we like to have our items when we go in there, just in case. But Heat's okay. But Wood's okay. Some of my races in this randomizer usually start off in Wood, so you know it's a good sign. So we gotta get through the hot dog section coming up. That's gonna take 10 buster shots to get through. As you can hear, we got randomized music going on. As we got Crystal Snail as our background music. Take care of these hot dogs here real quick. And this is point 6 of the randomizer, as the original creator Duckfist had more or less relinquished control of it, and the community came together to make some more quality of life changes. So for instance, I just picked up an energy drop there, and instead of waiting a little bit for the energy to refill, it was instantaneous. We got some other quality of life happenings, as you'll see throughout the run. And you know, aside from base being a sprite you can choose, you can also choose Classic Mega, of course. You can also choose Roll, and you can also choose Proto Man as your sprites of choice through the randomizer. And don't want to take full body damage from the tin cans. This separated joints is just fine. We got a Tauntaun in the middle section here. Well, could be worse enemies here. It's just space monkeys. Alright, so we're coming up to the Woodman door, and we'll see who our first robot master of the seed is in just a moment. And we got ourselves a... Is this even randomized? Alright, so we got Woodman in Woodman stage of all places. Who'da thunk? But anyway, Woodman goes down all the same. And we get our Ice Boomerang, wink, 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 nudge, nudge. And we go off to stage 2, which is Airman. So we actually have a little tournament that's going through qualifiers pretty much throughout the next few days. But do stay here and donate to the cause. If not, you can still sign up for those and join us. We do have both a qualifier tournament and a non-qualifier tournament for the Mega Man 2 randomizer this year. Lemon resistant Joes. That's something I didn't want to see. Looks like we got some Joe. We got the Joe friendly skies and Airman stage for us today. Puzzles buffer to victory here. But yeah, so we got the Mega Man 2 randomizer tournament pretty much starting up. We got qualifiers going on throughout the weekend here. Today at 3 is our next set of qualifiers. As oof, oof, that was almost all my life flashed before my eyes there. That was rough. Oof. Yeah, seeing lemon-resistant Joes is definitely not something I wanted to see. Alright, at least I found something for the tin cans. Alright, so Airman stage can be treacherous depending on the enemy sets. Lemon-resistant Joes isn't exactly something I wanted to see, but it could be worse. Could be Falling Crabs, could be Dollar Store Metroids, but we didn't get either of those, so it is what it is. We'll just use Leaf Shield throughout the rest of the stage here as we make our way through. Alright, we're coming up to the Airman door now, and we'll see who is behind said door. We got ourselves a Heatman. And looks like it may be a long fight. Strap her in. Go grab a juice box or something, because this is going to take a while. It's going to take 16 cycles in total. As this Heat Man's taking 2 damage per shot as opposed to what I was hoping for 4, but, you know, I guess we'll go weapon hunting later in this seed. We'll just take down the Zippo as he is here. And there we go. Heat Man's down. Air Man's down. That's 2 stages. And we got ourselves a Bubble Man. So, generally, I consider myself more of a zipless runner. I only know 1 zip in Mega Man 2, and it's on this stage. It's the Buster-only Bubble Zip. Hopefully I'll get it, as, you know, I'm a zipless runner, generally. I don't do zips. Don't believe in them. But we'll see if we get it this time. One of the unique properties we actually included as well in this updated version of the randomizer is we're going to go through this underwater section, and we took out the lag that's in this section that you would normally see. So this is frictionless water in Bubble Man stage. Let's see if we get the zip now. Nope, we didn't get it. Alright, so we didn't get the zip. Oh well. But as you can see here, usually in Bubble Man stage, you see it be a little bit more laggy. But again, we took out that bit, and so now it looks rather free roaming.
Really quick, what's the goal of this randomizer?
Beat Dr. Wily, more or less. There's the end is too much difference as opposed to vanilla, as it's pretty much beat Dr. Wily, but you know, the randomized elements add a certain challenge to it. As much as these crabs are vanilla, those tellies were definitely not there in the vanilla game. But we are coming up to the Bubble Man boss room here, and we'll see who our next robot master is. And we got ourselves a medal. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to make Metal Man bump his head and not going to attack us at all through the majority of this fight. Just like that. And that's the end of Metal Man. Metal Man can be unique too, because outside of his room he's useless, but in refights, when we get there, he might decide he's going to change the music because he doesn't like the soundtrack. Alright, so we got one of our whammies in Heat Man stage here, but we don't have, I don't think we have any items. No, we don't have any items, so it's going to be a little rough. And we got robot chickens through this stage, and jet steering, so those things go together. Let's see.
Another quick question.
Go ahead.
What all is randomized besides the masters and the enemies? Is that it?
Yeah, so the color palette is also randomized, the music's randomized, and I gotta time this just right, because killing a chicken spawns another just like that. Oof. Yeah, so not having items, well, not necessarily items, just seeing that the robot chickens and not being one-shot lemons is a little bit troublesome here. Because generally the way the chickens work is once you kill one chicken, the next one immediately spawns. So you kind of gotta time it just right. There we go. Now we're through. Little charging heat to help through the way, fortunately. And now we gotta do this the vanilla way. And we got our crash balls here, which are also randomized, but I'm not going to check them too much, as there's probably a good chance that I don't have the weapon I need. Plus, if if our booming turrets later on are weak to, let's say, metal or leaf, which are god weaknesses, we won't have to worry about what the crash wall weakness is. So we're going to do our Yoku blocks here, as is tradition, more in the vanilla sense without item 2. So these won't be randomized in the randomizer. In Airman stage, actually, and I didn't get to talk about this because we rode our way through that. Usually in the middle section in the vanilla, there's little lightning lords that cover the distance, a certain amount of distance in the first section. But because of randomized enemies, we added that extended platform section in order to get through. But here we are at the Heatman door, and we're going to see who our boss here is, and we got ourselves a Michael Bublé man. And he's not a Hubble Stay, so that's good to see. And he's down for the count already. And of course one of our items was back here as item 3. So between the 3 items, we actually won't see 3 or 2 randomized. It's item 1 that gets the randomized properties, as pretty much you need 2 and 3 to make your way through. Pretty much all 3 items to make your way through the castles. But primarily you don't need 3 or 2 randomized in order to make your way through. It's item 1 that you'll see randomized when we get there. And so we've got more X music for us, as we got Storm Eagle's music going on in the background now. And Flashman's one of our quicker levels too, so this won't take too long. We pretty much got two of our longer levels out of the way in both Woodman and Heatman. We still got Crashman coming up later on, but we'll at least have we'll have a item for that stage. And we're coming up quickly to the Flashman boss corridor. We'll see who's there. Fortunately, it's not going to be Woodman. Don't like seeing Woodman in there. We still have Airman, Quickman, Crashman, and, well, I guess Flashman. And it looks like we got ourselves a Crash. And it looks like he's a dumb Crash, because usually the way Crashman works is when you fire a weapon, Crash will react to it. So I was doing several shots there, and he wasn't reacting. So we got what we like to call in the community a dumb Crash. But he goes down quickly, and, well, speaking of his stage, there it is. Alright, so here's one of the tricks we're going to have to worry about in the stage. On this first screen, depending on what the robots did, the enemy's set is, it looks like we got ourselves the all-time great Lagphibians, as there's so many on screen, and look how slow everything turns down. So we're going to see those guys throughout the elevator section coming up in just a moment. Not having item 1 going through the elevator section is a bit annoying, but that's okay. We got backup stress for days. We got item 2, so what we're going to do is we're going to be jumping on the elevator, the first elevator section, and then we're going to hop on item 2 and get on the ladder, just like that. We're going to do that a couple more times here. We'll just use item 2 to get across here, get on the next ladder, and we'll do it one more time. Preferably we like to have item 1 here. Now, considering some of the enemy sets you could see in Crashman's stage for this section, they are far worse than the Lagphibians. There we go. Now we got it. Alright, now they got past that terrible spot, and actually get through the next long section, the ladder climb. Looks like we got ourselves gonna have ourselves a seafood buffet going up the ladder section here. As there's one shrimp, and there's hermit crabs. Let's see if we got another shrimp. Nope, got a baton on there. That's fine. think I can use item 3 one more time without missing it. Nope. Alright, we're gonna grab this E-Tank for safety's sake. Alright, so our stages left, if I'm not mistaken, is metal and quick. So our last 2 stages are going to be a part of our faster stages for this seed. So that's good to know. Let's use our boss in Crashman's room, and it's Quickman, Magenta Quickman. Yeah, we're gonna take the A-Tank. I thought about it for a moment there. It's like, maybe I could push this out. No, let's be safe. Let's be safe. There's item 1. So yeah, that doesn't help. So let's go to our 7th Robot Master, and there's Quickman stage. So if I'm keeping track of our Robot Masters remaining, we got a Flashman and an Airman waiting for us in these last 2 stages. And we'll be able to recollect our E-Tank here in Quickman stage as we make the drop. As we got good old Galaxy Man music from Mega Man 9 playing right now. Got more Joes in the Quickman stage. Where's that loose shield? Oh, sure, work on the Joes, but don't work on the Shotman. Thanks, game.
We got a minute for an update on incentives.
Go for it. Go for it.
Cool. So our next milestone incentive is going to be unlocked when we reach $300 in total donations. So that's going to be the Sneak King run by Kefka 14.
Nice.
And besides that, the incentives for the our next run is going to be, once I can get it up, we should have the character choice for Mega Man the Power Battle, which is right after this run, and we have $150 towards base and nothing towards any of the other characters. So I think people really want to see base in that game.
I think I really want to see base. That's the real thing.
Yep.
Because look who I played as. I played as base. Why would I want to see anyone else? All right, yeah, so there's our.
Sorry. Thanks everyone for your donations, and I'm gonna go ahead and hand it back to Siberian Bull.
No problem. And yeah, we had Airman in Quickman's room, and he was a Ballster Stuff week, and he gave us a pretty good pattern there. So he goes down quickly. So if I'm correct, and I think I am, we're gonna have Flashman as our last Robot Master here in Metal Man stage. With good old Ninja Gaiden 2 music. So some of the music packs actually in this Randomizer have been borrowed from various other Mega Man 2 ROM hacks. Okay. We didn't get knocked back into the pit from the toothpaste dispenser. Take that. Yeah, normally in a run, actually in the early part of the stage, you would see that E-Tank sitting there. Most runners would go ahead and grab that. And I'm trying to come up with some new strategies for this because of our quality of life changes. More robot chickens. That's definitely not what I wanted to see. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to use item 2 when we get to the edge of the stage here. There we go. Alright, we're done with this stage. Just no more robot chickens, please. I guarantee now that I've said that, we'll see them maybe one more time. Alright, so if I'm right, I believe this should be Flashman in Metal Man's room. And so we're going to pull out the metal blade here, and what we're going to do is juggle him. Just like that. doesn't even get a say in the matter. Doesn't even get a say in the matter. He just gets to get juggled. All right, so with that, we get greeted with the best eyebrows in the game, Dr. Wily. We're in Wily's stages, and we like to play a little game in the Mega Man 2 Randomizer community. In a race and any other time is to 1, guess the color of the dragon, and then 2, guess its weakness. He has two possible the dragon has 2 possible weaknesses, so you get at least a 1 in 8 chance of guessing it. Well, 1 in 9 counting the buster. Oh look, chickens. It's like I summoned them to show up. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, these chickens aren't cool whatsoever. Probably should have gotten that Metal Man tank. Alright, so if I have to guess what the color of our dragon's going to be for this seed, it's probably going to be Grimace Purple, and let's say it's going to be a Crash Week dragon. We got some jesters in the first area here of the climb. We'll refill on item 2 here. Yeah, that's what I get for, oh, that's convenient. Alright, we'll get our first look at item 1 now and see what kind of random properties it's going to have. It's slow going, but it's a quick item 1, so not exactly what I would call the best. It's not stationary item 1, so that's good enough for me. Alright, so let's go see what our dragon looks like now. And if you guessed a vanilla-ish looking dragon, the only thing not vanilla about that dragon is its joints. You're correct as far as color. Weakness, I got that part, so good times. So we're moving on to Wily 2 here. We gotta pick up some refills here, like Crash and item 2. We're going to need that item 2 still to get through this area of Wily's castle, as per usual. We're going to refill our item 2 here just a bit more. And we're going to also take the refills for Crash, just in case, because it looks like it was a bit of a eater there. And I would like to go down the ladder, please. And we're going to ignore the walls, because I don't care what they are until I get to Boo Beam fights. By the Baton Tom there, which is atypical considering the enemy set. Alright, so we're coming up to Pico Pico. Pico Pico is Pico Pico, unlike the other Wily bosses, will actually have most of the Wily bosses will have 3 weaknesses to him. So hopefully he'll either be Buster or Leaf Shield here. It's not Buster. How about Leaf? Not Leaf. Alright. So we're going hunting, and we found Quick. So that'll work. Ooh, and that's Quick is vertical. There we go. 1 Pico down. Moving on to Wiley 3 here, and once again we got an underwater section here, where again we took out the lag, so we don't have to worry about that as we go through the sewers. But seeing that fan fiend there makes me wonder what's down here, and I don't have any clue according to the tea leaves here. Ah, we got amphibians. Okay. Sometimes when you drop through the tea and the splash through the water and the splash goes up here in this section, you can kind of gauge what's here, but I couldn't tell with that tea leaf pattern. But it was just amphibians and Batonton, so not anything too crazy. So we're coming up to the Guts Dozer here. Generally, and I'm still working on this theory, and I asked for more robot chickens, and here they are. Alright, so generally I'm working on this theory for the randomizer when it comes to Guts, and I'm pretty accurate on it thus far. Generally what the Dragon's weak to, probably one of those weaknesses for the tank. And sadly not this time. It's not the Crash Bomb. Not Metal, how about Buster? Oh, Buster, okay. Save on that weapon energy. I'll take that. Alright, so the tank's down. Probably gonna have to still refill on Crash just in case for safety. Probably refill item 3 too. Yeah. Alright, we got prop tops. Do it the slow way here, just to be safe. Switch to item 1. So, right before we got these false floors, and yes, those are randomized. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop here and take a little C, so that one on the right is. There's another one in this section, but we're not going to guess that. Now, in this section here, we got our random false floor, but we got our spike. So there's two ways you can go about this. You can either pull out bubble and check to see which one it is. You can pull out item 2 like this, or you can use item 1 and kind of just ignore this. There's also a fourth option, which is the Buster only method, where essentially you kind of just hop your way through the little middle sections and make sure you don't find the wrong floor. Ooh, we got rabbits. This ain't good. This ain't good. I don't like seeing rabbits in this section. This is what we call, you know, in a race format, the Great Equalizer or the Great Educator. Because one way or another, you will get schooled. But seeing those rabbits there isn't exactly the best thing I wanted to see. So we'll pull out our item 3. And fortunately we still have plenty of item 1. There should be a rabbit on the right side here. Pull out that item 1. Take the boost from the carrot. Use all our iframes and we're out of there. Did not like seeing those rabbits there. And it looks like we got moles in the final stretch to the boo beam turrets. So what we're going to do here, as we approach the boo beam door, is we're actually going to switch to heat first. And the reason we're going to do that is because it's charged. And because it's charging, one thing that happens is when I go through this door, the heat's going to fire without me needing it to, and it's going to hit the thing just to make sure it didn't need to. And because of that, it was going to see if it, because it's an automatic shock and I don't have to worry about taking the time to charge it, I could see if it actually did damage to the wall. And it looks like we got to go do a little bit more hunting here. Alright. And crash walls are weak to crash. Who'd have thought? Okay. So the crash walls and the boo beam turrets will never be the same weakness. And let's see if it's heat. It's heat. That was a good spot. And just like that, boo beams are down. So in vanilla, usually you'd use crash on both the crash walls and the boo beam turrets. But this seed decided, nope, just the walls for crash. Alright, so we're got refights. We're going to have one track throughout the stage, and it looks like we got Bomb Man's team. So, Mega Man 1 flashbacks. Sounds good. Should have 2.
Mind if I hop in real quick?
Go for it.
So right now we're raising money for direct relief, and we're raising money for helping COVID-19 relief. So providing COVID-19 relief to people. The link is in chat right now if you want to learn more about direct relief.
Looks like Bubble's doing 4 damage, so we'll stick with this for this Heat Man. Ah, he got stuck in the wall. Alright, Heat's done. That's halfway through. We've got ourselves our Woodman again. Would have been the best one if it hit the shield. Oh well. It is what it is. Ah, and we'll use Flash. There we go. Somehow I can use weapons. Alright, metal's down. One more, and it's our dumb crash. Alright, so the machine, let's see if it's Buster weak or not. And it's not. We gotta go hunting, folks. Oof, that's not good. There we go, much better. So there's always a chance for the machine to be weak. There's like a 50% chance that the machine... Sorry, I was really concentrated there because the machine can be real trolly, especially, and do a lot of damage. But the machine has like a 50% chance to be Buster weak. And if it's Buster weak, great. But that time it was not, so we had to go hunting deep for weapons. And fortunately, it was that short charge heat, but it's really for hope for something better. Fortunately, the second half was with air, and air is great because the machine doesn't have any iframes. So, we're on Victory Road here. That has a track from earlier in the seed. And it looks like the short-timed flash isn't going to help me too much. Generally, when we're coming down here, we just go right, but I needed that heat just in case it's not. It's heat for this alien fight, as we're going to be coming up on time here as soon as the last hit on the alien occurs. Oh, it's Leaf. And time. So yeah, if you liked what you see here, please join us in the Discord. Join the tournament if you feel like it, and come try this randomizer out. I enjoy it. I like showing it off when I can. And thanks for having me. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you, Siberian Bull, for your run and for the earlier donation.
No problem.
Up next, we will have DBK'd with Mega Man, the Power Battle. Not Power Man.
You'll figure. I mean, that's a different game, but
Yeah. So just stay put, and we'll get you to. We'll have the next run as soon as we can.
all right. Take care.